Glad to have you with us from the Dome in Syracuse, New York. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Syracuse Orange. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sideline, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game, he understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play call and show why they've won these games 3 in a row and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense first. And here comes Steve Angelic. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. Angeli on the play action. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throwing Angeli. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Syracuse will send out the punt team.
Now, a 4th down.
Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Oh, the hops! They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Notre Dame's offense will now get its first chance with the football. I'm not sure how much they're going to want to go after this guy because very few have had success throwing his way. Throwing, Carr. He's got the tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Notre Dame explosive in the passing game. Let's see what they do here. The run inside. It's Williams. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll take it himself. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Clock stops for just a moment. There is a member of the Syracuse Orange who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Carr on play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Second down now after the sack. Carr working that left side now. And he's knocked down. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. From the gun on third down, Carr using the quick game. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Using his legs, it's Mobley. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and the scoring play came on the 12-yard run.
7, Syracuse, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Steve Angeli. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Looking to throw for it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Orange will have to punt. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Wants to bring it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
14, Syracuse, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stokes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They go play action with Angeli. Works the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Miller. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The keeper on the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's got it on the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Angeli. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down and run. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. They send the tight end in motion. To the ground. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running back searching for a hole. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Final game of the regular season, and you just hope this is not serious. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Angeli on the play action. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Throwing Angeli. This time on target. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. The run inside. It's Miller. He's going to lose a yard on that one. At the end of that play, there is still a member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense drags him down. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man in the middle. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Steve Angeli. Pressure coming. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. So now it's 2nd and long. He's got it and still on his feet. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. Barrels ahead. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Syracuse.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's Carr to throw. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He'll pull it down. Crosses to 40. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Carr. Gonna let it fly. He's got it inside the 15. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Notre Dame comes to the line that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Makes the grab. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Notre Dame! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fires to the big fella. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Angelic. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Syracuse will send out the punt team. He'll take it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. He's got his man across the middle. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah.
Lofts one high and deep. Touchdown, Irish! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulled and finds his man on the left. The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Throwing and jelly. He's got an open man. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. Timeout taken on the field. It's the second call by Syracuse. Hauls it in. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Syracuse right back at it. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Fires to the big fella. The Orange call their third timeout, and that's the last time they can stop the clock. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Again, it's Angeli. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up. Right down the gut of the field. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Running inside. It's Miller. Got enough for the first. Well, so much for running out the clock. You get a huge play like that, and you're set up maybe to put points on the board before the break. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We begin with a look at Missouri taking on the number 7 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Sooners on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside the Dome. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Dome in lovely central New York.
Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. He finds a dead spot in the middle. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And it's good enough for a first down.
Got it behind the line. It's Gilbert. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. This time he's got it. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The run inside. It's Miller. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. There he goes. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football off and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Lets it fly. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Syracuse, 7.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Running inside, it's Miller. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they know where to go, and the ball is loose. Bounced right back to them.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The Orange will have to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Here come the Irish back on offense. The give is to Williams. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Keeps it on the option. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Oh, it's a fumble. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
The option look. Now the pitch. On the move at the 30. They get him corralled, but not before. They had their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with this option attack. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Play action, C.J. Carr. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Williams. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Johnson. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 30. Unloads quickly. He'll be stopped at the 41, but gave him 10 on that play. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Bounced off his feet. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Tight end now in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delayed game offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Syracuse will send out the punt team. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Maybe some room here. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense there before he could really get going. He was a whirling dervish. A lot of work for that 4-yard gain. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.